Hello, everybody. It's February 14th, 2020. It's Valentine's Day. It is 11:30 a.m. Pacific, 2:30 p.m. Eastern. It is time for our midday mindful moment. I am Reverend Jonathan Zenz, the founding spiritual director of Tucson New Thought, and this is the time and the place where we check in each weekday, every single weekday, for a few minutes of mindfulness. It is, yes, we actively engage our spiritual practice at this time. At least that's what I'm here to do, because I've found when I engage my spiritual practice on a consistent and regular basis, life gets better all around. And what's the point of spirituality if it doesn't help make life better, right? Whether you're watching live or on the replay, I would love for you to post a comment and let me know that you are here. I will start with this, as I do, and it is this reminder that you are love. You are light, you are life, you are magnificent. You are magnificent. Take the time to reflect on your magnificence. Allow yourself to deepen into the sense of magnificence that is the truth of who you are. Let yourself be motivated by that today and every single day. Yes, yes, yes. What do I want to talk about today? Well, it is Valentine's Day, so what do you think I'm going to talk about? I think it's appropriate to talk about love, right? Love. This month has been the colors of love. That's been our theme at Tucson New Thought, and we've been opening this 10:30 celebration, singing "Love Is in the Air," and all the songs, everything has been around getting into the deepest sense of love, right? William and Anita are indeed here. Yes, hello, hello. Logan, I see you waving. And I wave back. So love is all there is. Love is all you need. Love is the only thing that exists. I mean, that's what I teach. I teach that love, as Emerson says, love is a synonym for God. Love is synonymous with this infinite divine creative energy. And we simply are assigning it a word to help us try to understand it in a sense, or give it something giving it a way to be expressed utilizing language. But what this creative energy is, it is so far beyond language, right? Now we talk on Valentine's Day, everybody's focus is on romantic love, like, oh, the love of another person that is a significant other or whatever. And not everybody has that. And that's okay too. And so here's what I am going to suggest, that we open up our notion of love and begin and end our day, not just today, but every single day, with self-love, with the deepest understanding of love for self, a love for ourselves. Because here's the question that comes up for me, and I'll invite it to be a rhetorical question for your rumination, your consideration. And it is this: do you love yourself? Do you truly love yourself? And if you say yes, what does that mean? If you say no, what does that mean? How do you define love in your own life? How do you define it? I know how I define it, and it is basically the understanding that there is a deeper sense of creative energy at the core of my beingness, and I get to share that in so many magnificent and exquisite ways. And one of them is romantically. I love my husband. I will talk about loving my husband, right? That's romantic love. But I also love my community, and I love my experience of life. I love living on this plane of action. I love the flow. I love the flow. I love living in the flow. So what does love mean to you? One of the activities that I do when I'm in group settings sometimes, and depending on how large the group is, I will do a thing called raise and praise, oftentimes to close out an experience. Sometimes I do it in class, depending on the size of a class. But raise and praise basically is to go around the room, and each person has to choose somebody else in the room and say, I am raising, I'm praising you, I'm understanding you for who you are, which is this infinite divine expression of love and light. And I think the reason I bring that up is because I think sometimes it's very easy to express our love for another, but it's not always easy to express love for ourselves. And so begin and end your day with self-love. What I'm going to invite you to do is to look in the mirror and raise and praise yourself every single day, every single morning. Allow yourself to look in the mirror and say something along the lines of, I love me and I love being me. it's going to possibly feel uncomfortable at first. A lot of people have a very hard time looking in the mirror. And it's like, right now I can see myself in the screen as I speak to you, and I can look at myself and go, I love me and I love being me. And I have come to a place where I can truly accept that. But there was a time in my life where it was very uncomfortable to say that, and to be able to look in my eye and say, I love me and I love being me. So part of it is stepping into the practice. Can you do that? Can you raise and praise yourself with the deepest understanding and an experience of self-love? Begin and end your day with that. That's what I'm here to say today. That's our mindful moment, right? And so let's root the concept of infinite love starts with love of the self in spiritual mind treatment. I'm going to invite you, if it's comfortable and safe where you are, for you to close your eyes. Go ahead and do that. Allow yourself to settle into this perfect moment. And let's just take a nice, deep, cleansing breath. Taking in a nice, deep breath. And releasing that breath. Taking in another nice, deep breath. And letting that simply escape the physical body. Taking in another deep breath. And releasing that. And as our breath returns back to its normal rhythm, without effort, knowing that it is always unfolding perfectly, that is the nature of the breath, that it happens easily and effortlessly. What I allow in my experience is this notion that as I breathe in, I am breathing in this infinite love, and as I breathe out, I am breathing out this infinite love. That it is a representation of the infinite wholeness, which is all that exists. So I breathe in love, and I breathe out love. And I know that I am immersed in and expressing love at all times. And so this is the point of view that I allow as I step into this knowledge. There is only one power, one presence, one love. There is only one love. There is nothing else. This infinite loving creative energy is unfolding itself in terms of creation. It is creating of itself from itself, and it is creating more magnificent, unique expressions of itself. And this is who and what each and every one of us is. We are this magnificent flow, this creative energy. We are the expression of this embodied idea. We are love. I recognize and know and identify myself as this loving presence. And I know that as this loving presence, the words I speak right here and right now, this word, this concept, these ideas are rooted in this creative nature and flow forth easily and effortlessly into the experience and expression of my life and in the lives of all of those whom I encounter. And so I speak my word on behalf of each and every one of us, knowing that there is a deeper, loving understanding at the core of each and every one of our souls, at the core of each and every one of our being. We are love. We are light. We are this infinite expressive flow. And I open more and more and more to the loving flow as the expression and experience of my life. And I trust and know that this is true for each and every person within the sound of my voice. That we are this loving presence. And love is the point of view from which all creation begins. And so all action, all ideas, all notions, all beliefs are rooted in love. And so love becomes the expression of life in all things. I recognize the love in all that I experience. I trust this, I know this, and I allow this perfect nature of creative love to flow forth in all activity. For there is absolutely no separation. There is only this one thing. There is only love. And so with gratitude in my heart, I recognize and know that I love myself. I love being myself. And I express and experience from that point of view self-love. And so I gratefully acknowledge that the word spoken is complete. I gratefully live in the flow. I allow gratitude to flow up and overflow from within me right here and right now. And this feeling of gratitude takes over and creates the expression of my life rooted in gratitude as gratitude. And so knowing this to be so, I simply relax, release, let go, allow, and live in this loving flow. As together we say, and so it is. And there we have it. Well, I'm grateful that you've taken this time to hang out with me for a couple of minutes today, to spread and share the love. Yes, yes, yes. Keep an eye out for more opportunities for the Midday Mindful Moment. If you haven't already, I would love for you to hit that love button. You know what? I'm just not going to accept anything else. Just hit the love button. That's my favorite reaction, and let's spread the love more and more and more. So react with love. Click that heart. Also, if you have not already, comment on this video. Let me know that you are here, whether you're watching live or on the replay. I love to know that you have been touched and moved and have had the experience of joining me today. Also, if somebody is looking to experience and express more self-love, share this video with them. You know, maybe somebody's reaching out to you saying, I need something different in my life. Maybe this video can support them in finding that difference. Sunday gatherings, as always, join us for Sunday, 9 a.m., 10:30 a.m. right here at Tucson New Thought. We also have our Wednesday night. Spiritual practice. This coming Wednesday, we're going to be doing a meditation that is focused on the third chakra, the solar plexus chakra, which is the fire in the belly, which I am super excited about. So join us for that. Keep an eye out, as always, on Facebook and Instagram, and also YouTube. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. Subscribe. Just be in touch. Be connected. Yes. Also, you can check out our website, TucsonNewThought.org, for all the latest that is happening here at Tucson New Thought. You know what? There are so many ways to celebrate the magnificence that is you. I know that you are magnificent. So please do share this video. Let's expand the flow to everyone we know. I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.